Looking at the board he's been drawn on today, if he can get past Gurney, as you said, knocking out that seed, then it's Scott Marsh or Florian Hempel next. Then if it goes to seeding, Stephen Bunting in the board final, a man that he battered yesterday. Real good chance for Anderson to make good progress. Double four.
58.
No. So Gurney to lead for the first time. He had a chance to lead in leg 7. Leg 9. Is Gurney about to hit the front? Just focusing. 4 for double 18, I'm sure. No, straight for it. Darryl Gurney leads 5-4. And that's an aggressive dart. He's grown.
16 seeds to go. He is the number 16 seed, but it's an opportunity for him to get the game won here.
He's not over the line yet, though. Can he finish it in style? Treble 14. We went for ball 17. And hope
61.
that Gary Anderson can't pin the 101, but this is where the game could flip.
And it certainly could flip. Chooses double 16.
Game shot.
Nails it, and I'm just going to ask the question mark about Darryl Gurney's decision making there, because you... Well, Gary Anderson's pattern on the Pro Tour this year has been losing when playing well. He may win when not playing well at all here.
But yeah, he's not happy here. He's left 130 a few times in this match.
100.
He hasn't left it this time. Good last start. Big ask for Gurney. I was going to say, if he hit the 57, surely it's 42, but he didn't. But he's going to leave it. Over to Gary Anderson.
99.
For the win. 90 points for the place in round 2.
Well, he's gone the bull route here. I question that as well, but now he needs the bull to win the match.
65.
Interesting decisions being made. Will this be the decisive dart?
Well, he's battled here, Darryl Gurney, and he's taken his time. He's hit tops already. There's nowhere near some nerves in that one. No nerves in that one. Big win for Darryl Gurney. Far from his best. Neither player performing like they can. Maybe a bit too much respect on that hockey, but that is a big win for Darryl Gurney. He's had a rough couple of days. He lost first round to Gary on Wednesday.
Isn't it? You mentioned that the break coming up for many of these players, and there are players that you look at the rankings for and you'll start to fear for.
140.
And one of those is Glenn Durrant. He's playing against Martin Lukeman now in his opener. It's just got underway, that one. But Durrant has only won 2 matches on the Pro Tour this year. They were both on the same day as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? Glenn's a realistic. I think he knows his race is probably run, so he's just going to keep chipping away and then reassess things. But he's won what he's won, and he's always going to believe he can turn it round. But we just
game shot.
That's an absolute epic finish there from Florian Hempel, and it trumps the 137 we saw in leg 2 from Scott Marsh. And there we see just of Australian dartsmen, but Whitlock just proving he won't go away.
An icon of Aussie darts, Simon Whitlock.
100%. And do you know what? His results aren't as great as they were a few years ago, but you'd never write him off digging something out, would you? He tends to always do it, Whitlock. He's got an appetite still to play. A lot more relaxed about the sport now. And,
60.
I think that shone through at the World Cup, and I hope he has a good run down under Simon.
Yeah, the Wizard in action right now against Adam Hunt, but here it's coming to crunch time. As Hempel, oh, he loses another dart, and again it could be one that costs him. Like I said, that got just a single 20. He could have gone for a bull 25 and been on a 2-darter. In the end, he gets a treble to leave himself on a 2-darter anyway, and Marsh may have to go even better than the 140 that his opponent produced.
He's got to find a treble.
94.
Big last dart, but Hempel should get a dart minimum at the bullseye to book a second round tie with Darryl Gurney, and it will be bullseye for the match.
49.
Well, nowhere near really. Scott Marsh won't be going for the bullseye, I assure you of that.
Tops to send us all away. We've had a last leg decided in the first round. First match, I should say. We may not get
30.
one here. Hempel, more chances. Had 1 match start at the ball. Now he should get 2 to complete victory.
A helping hand from Scott Marsh. Big deep breath for the German, who delivers the double and delivers a win, a 6-4 success.
Potential 11 dart leg incoming here for the former Lakeside World Champion.
60.
Six. There won't be alarm bells here for Bunting because the 150 is a big ask.
36.
Great leave. Dobie comes through a hard fought tie with Darren Webster. Chris Dobie 6'5". He's been involved in a few of them these past few days.
46.
He's into round 2. He's amongst the last 64. Tops for the bullet. Hit it in the last leg. Hits it again, 4-0, and Bunting on a board that's been very edgy, very scrappy. 2 sets to 0 as well. And you're doing about Darryl Gurney. We're a bit concerned about his form. Comfortably going to be at the Grand Prix, so he's doing something.
140.
When you're a major champion, you want to achieve more, don't you? But he'll be back later on. But Bunting has been impressive, and he could finish in style here.
86.
87 for what is a convincing victory and by far the standout display on this board. Brilliant from Stephen Bunting, 11 darter. Mike De Decker will feel hard done by. He's glancing over at his average and he knows he's played okay there, De Decker. No answers. Clinical Stephen.
Didn't have to go for it, but having hit the bullseye already, fancied doing it again. Well, that
80.
was in the treble 20. Bit of bad luck for Max Hopp, that's all he needed. 17. But he's got a bit of good luck there because Campbell has missed a couple at double, and that's been rare in this game. Treble 17 for Hopp to have a go at the bull, can't manage it.
97.
That one does stay in, but it probably won't matter because Campbell will hit this. I mean this.
No score.
Anyway, I'll see you next time. Double 6. Even Matt Campbell sees the funny side. Even he's laughing at me. Well, double 3 for Max Hopp. And 18. He fails to find. I apologise for the commentator's curse.
Game shot.
And without my help, Matt Campbell delivers the double and helps himself to 164. What can Hopp do with the 161? Well, he can't really leave it handy unless he manages to find a treble with this last start.
49.
And that was always going to be difficult for him from there. And that could be that. Double 9.
Game shot.
And that is that. And it's a win for Matt Campbell, his first of the 3 days here of Players' Championship events in Barnsley against Max Hopp, who himself.
$41. $131. $60.
Oh, great stuff. Would have been a wonderful way to win, but I don't think there's any doubt now that he will win. Killington's put up a good fight, but the damage was done with that breaker throw.
100.
In the third leg of the game, and Van Duijvenbode has kept hold of that advantage.
Game shot on the match.
And he's got himself over the line. Become 2 if he gets the better of Dirk Van Duijvenbode in the board final. Not bad for a couple of days' work.
99. $58.
Perfect.
Game shot.
Absolutely perfect. And he has turned it on for the last couple of legs, Sean Wilkinson. And that could result in this one being the last leg.
$64.
Well, it seemed like about 2 hours ago that I said 170 would be a great way to win the match.
58.
I'll say it again, 170 would be a great way to win the match. And again, he doesn't go for it. I'm joking. Sorry, Sean, when you watch this back.
46.
I mean, 124 wouldn't be a bad way
100.
to get the job done. And this time we'll have to go for it because Brown leaves the finish. 60, 14 bull. Okay, 20, 54 bull.
74.
I think it bounced off the 25 wire in truth. So 146 for Brown. Not going to go.
46.
Can he finally force his opponent to throw the towel in? Double 16. He's missed a couple of darts to win this match already. But he misses no more. And it's a 6-3 success for Sean Wilkinson. In not the greatest of games. Professional cricketer. Some people are just good at everything.
140.
The Battle of Belgium has been won by Dimitri van den Berg. He's seen off Brian Roman 6-1. And that match you mentioned, Dan,
60.
between Rob Cross and Keane Barry has gone the way of the number 3 seed Cross, 6-5.
45.
Missed opportunity there for Luke Humphreys. Only gets himself down to 135. Van Dongen will fancy getting 2 visits at this. And he will need them both. Doesn't like the lie on that treble 20s. Comes down to the 16s. Nothing wrong with that, but by only hitting the single, he's got a potentially tricky 60 to negotiate.
94.
Yeah, often about the first dart, isn't it, on this finish? Does it get in the way? That is in the way, right in the way. And you can see the look on his face and how much he's had to move. This will be a wonderful dart. Well, better there than missing high, really. Double 10, clear bed. And he lands it to tie up the match at 3-3.
Darter wins it.
Very possible. They both get opportunities.
Well, it's the old cardboard box shot. Big fish and little fish.
54.
Jules Van Dongen can't take the little one. And Luke Humphreys doesn't even threaten the big one.
96.
Big moment then for Jules Van Dongen. Perhaps the biggest moment so far in his PDC career. Double 14 to force a last leg shootout.
48.
He can't quite manage it, so Humphreys could seal the deal here.
He's been pushed.
Game shot on the match.
But he stands up to it. Cool hand Luke Humphreys, scintillating in round 2, struggling in round 3, but he is in to round 4. Go into the form book in this half of the draw. It may well do in the other half of the draw. Get to that in a moment. Ooh, now, that could hurt him. He's still on a 2-dart checkout. But the thing with 100, you can make it look very easy, take out in 2 darts, or you can have all 3 darts and not get a dart at a double. And Schindler can just pose him a problem here. And does do.
131.
Now then, how easy is this? Tricky. Too tricky.
29.
Oh no. Well, having missed 2 darts to break back and get right back in this contest in the previous leg, he might be broken himself, Whitlock.
Game shot.
And that is a very, very efficient kill from Martin Schindler in this tournament much longer, because that's a 4th maximum from Martin Schindler. It is another excellent display from Germany's number 2.
59.
Simon Whitlock hasn't been poor. He hasn't quite hit the heights of some of his earlier performances today, though.
63. $59.
What shot is it? Going the 15s route. That leaves double 16. Ooh, and he's just gone into
45.
the double 8 next door. 1 match dart missed, but will come back looking at the same target he's just hit.
140.
Double 8 for a 6-2 win. And
Enjoy the
Germany's
match.
number 2 he may be in the ranking, but he is definitely the best German player on the planet right now. Might need a little bit of luck here and there, and certainly Nathan had some fortune. Beautiful stuff.
171.
It ain't just 180s he can hit, Jose de Souza. Now just keep an eye on this, because as I said earlier on, Jose de Souza went 25,
180.
treble 20, and then went for the bull for this, which isn't 132. We're going the right way, but we're not going to execute it. I mean, that makes no sense. He does hit doubles to leave doubles, but hitting a double to leave the bull is daft. Oh, he doesn't like that. He's kinking over and covering a lot of the bed, which is why he's had to move such a distance. It's a problem that he's had intermittently for some time. I thought he'd ironed that one out.
66.
Well, Jose, having taken the first leg with no bother at all, has managed to leave himself on double 1 and now on 3 in the subsequent 2 legs. And Rob Cross goes into the lead. Playing ranking stuff, 2 or 3 days at home, and he seems to have benefited from it. He's certainly enjoying life as a darts player a little bit more than he was.
92.
And the results are there for all to see. He's one of the top performers on the tour this year in terms of the averages, in terms of money won. But what he doesn't do well in, the metric that is lacking, is titles. Double 16. Cruising.
Shot.
Brilliant visit. Magnificent visit from Rob Cross. Just when it looked like the game might be slipping away from him, he finds a maximum. Where's he looking?
60.
Well, he could have come down for the treble 17s. He can't leave a finish. Cross has 2 visits to see off the 164.
56.
That is not a particularly helpful visit for Cross. It is still a 1 treble combo finish for the match.
57.
But there is not enough pressure applied by Jose de Souza. He is making very hard work of this, Rob Cross. Can he fall over the line in this one? Oh my.
100.
Well, he's going to leave himself double 2. You might need to win it right here, Rob. On double 4. He knows he might need to win it right here. Because if he misses with the next 2 darts, he might not get another match dart. And
64.
miss he does. Slap of the hands from Rob Cross. The semi-final, is it slipping away?
No score.
Not yet it isn't, because Jose de Souza has missed 3 darts to become favourite for the title. He's laughing it off. I mean, maybe you can when you're probably feeling good about getting back into form. But it's a huge missed opportunity for Jose, that.
Game shot
And double one for Rob Cross for the 2nd time in the match sees him win the leg. He won 2 legs on double one and he only won the match. Check.
180.
Oh, this is really, really good from Luke Humphreys. 3 180s already in this one, and Martin Schindler must feel like he's caught in a whirlwind because he's just come out of a quarter-final against Madars Razma, which took
60.
an age, and all of a sudden he's gone from playing one of the most slow players on the tour to one of the quickest on the tour, who happens to be averaging 130 plus.
Yeah, it's an absolutely incredible start from Humphreys, this.
58.
It is first to 7 in the semis, so there's a little bit more breathing space, but it won't feel like it for Martin Schindler. Because that is 3 consecutive 12-dart legs.
Players Championship 6, a 6-2 success for Shindy, an average of around 103.
140.
Humphreys does lead the overall head-to-head. 4-3. The majority of those meetings happened on the development tour.
$91.
That's enough to get to a finish for Schindler, but Humphreys already on one. Oh, tops. 147 the sexy way. Absolutely magnificent from Cool Hand Luke. He's won 4 legs. They've all been won in 12 darts.
Yeah, I'm not sure Martin Schindler knows what of excellence from Luke Humphreys in this game. There you see 5 maximums to the 1 from Martin Schindler. 17 for the day now for Cool Hand Luke. He took out this 1-2-1 against Dimitri Vandenberg. He's not going to do it in this leg.
53.
And Schindler keep on hanging around.
Well, these are the shots that need to go when somebody's averaging in the 110s against you. Oh, it's a great dart, that is. And that one's not too bad either. He really is sticking in there, Martin Schindler. Resilient display from the little German. But these guys, Luke's going to the World Grand Prix as one of the seeds. Schindler is already well in there. And you can see how, because they are capable of spectacular stuff. But even by Luke Humphreys standards, this is special.
140.
We saw Schindler stick in with the 120
46.
a couple of legs ago. Now it's 121 to hold his throw. Treble 17. Not going to find it, and Humphreys will have the opportunity
87.
to win a special performance in spectacular style.
70.
Can't get it done. So Schindler again to get another leg. Splits. Oh, and drags that into the 9. And I think he knows the game is up.
No score.
The writing's on the wall. Double top. To cap off a top display, and there it is. Luke Humphreys storms past Martin Schindler in the semi-finals with a 7-3 success and an average of 111. Absolutely spellbinding stuff from the number 1 seed, who may well live up to that billing today.
Win a title in that end of time.
91.
Well, we were all expecting the fall last year, weren't we? And then he went and defended that. From 2 years
56.
prior. Well, nothing. So Cross will return looking at 2 in this
134.
best of 15 final.
That's how he's playing, but a 16 and 17 dart hold to throw for Rob Cross sees its final level. And you feel Dimitri van den Berg got that spot on the World Series finals. If another one came available,
177.
Getting the chance, so he's not that far.
Yeah, more than likely. But it's Cross who's looking likely to break.
177.
That's an excellent turn to pile the pressure on. Rob Cross will look at 16 and double 16 to draw first blood in this final.
Yeah, timing from Rob Cross, but he's got to do his bit at the end.
Game shot.
And he gets there. Rob Cross gets the first break. He strikes the first real blow.
If Humphreys can't complete this 112, which he can't.
60.
He's stuttering a bit here, Luke, but should get a go at the 52, but it's never easy splitting. And that's not right off Cross yet, especially now. Another one of them. Nope. So Humphreys will return for the 52.
96.
Could be a big moment, this. Double 16.
Game
In it
shot.
goes. Humphreys keeps himself within a leg. There are 4 Euro tours, 1 Pro Tour. Looking to add another. Rob Cross looking to complete the 170 himself. Wouldn't have needed to go for the bullseye, and he sets up the shot
134.
expertly instead. Is he just going to stay there, having got that break of throw? If he keeps playing this one on his own throw, then
133.
not a lot Humphreys can do other than hit a 9-darter.
Yeah, Christobi almost did that against Rob in the semi-final, missed a double 12. Not happy with that, Rob. And now, double 9 always awkward.
Game
And
shot.
for Rob Cross, 5-3. Still doesn't seem overly satisfied. They've done so, I say that, but they're just done with ease now, aren't they? Don't really see like a big celebration from players when they hit them now, because they just expect to do it. But been an incredible week, an incredible feat, and like you said, definitely a mention for Jack Main.
And after 9 in this leg, Humphreys is on 164.
140.
Rob Cross is better place, but 1-2-3 is an awkward check out.
64.
Could be effectively a match-winning check out if he were to break again here. It's a long way back for Humphreys up the hill.
Yeah, it gave Luke a lot to do here. Yet to break the Rob Cross throw. He's only really threatened it once. This is big.
Game shot.
What a shot from Rob Cross, and he now has real control.
Sooner or later.
Yeah, it was Keegan Brown on top yesterday. If you thought his interview
100.
lasted a while, if Rob Cross wins, wait for this one. Loves a chin wag, does Rob, but he deserves this chance.
100.
He's been knocking on the door a lot this year. Is he finally going to complete the job and win his first title in 2022?
71 remaining. Well, Luke Humphreys has
81.
one more opportunity, you would think.
Just to keep himself alive, 85. Double 14, skin saver, unlucky.
121.
And what's been a great day for Luke Humphreys. Looks like it's going to fall just short. Rob Cross, 40 for the title.
Game
And it
shot
is
and the match.
Rob Cross's crown. Today, he let his darts do the talking. An 8-3 win for the former world champion against the man who's been his nemesis so far in 2022.